essence of human design is showing up in all aspects of your life as the truest, deepest, most authentic version of yourself. Not the version that others expect you to show up as, not the version that you think you should show up as, but who you are at your truest self, at your highest expression, in the version of you that is completely in line with your soul and who you are here. Hello and welcome back to TheSimplyCa. My name is Alana, and on this channel you are going to find yourself with human design lifestyle coaching as well as fitness and yoga videos. If you're enjoying this content, please go ahead and click on that subscribe button as well as the notification bell so that you are notified every time I post a new video. In human design, showing up as your truest, most authentic self, not the version that you are expected to show up as, is called deconditioning. As a human design life coach, I use human design as a framework, a tool, and a language to guide you to show up and to utilize your energy and your unique design in all aspects of your life, or just in the aspect that you're working on in this particular moment. Now, I know in other videos I have shared that the first step to working with your human design and to playing into this human design experiment is to really understand and begin to play around with your energy type, your strategy, and your authority. I want to take it back a moment, because really the very first step in all of this is to start to bring more awareness to when, to with whom, in what situations, whatever you're doing, you feel the most true, authentic, deep connected version of yourself. When you feel the most energized, when you feel the most enlivened, when your energy feels both expansive as well as grounded. And also to notice when you feel that your energy is really heavy, when you feel like you're putting on a mask, when you are resentful to the people around you, when you're feeling as though you're not being seen or heard, when you're not showing up and living as your deepest, truest self, when there's that facade over top of you that feels a little bit restrictive and condenses your energy down or stifles you. So the very, 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 very first step, and this kind of goes a little bit hand in hand, but as you're playing around with your human design, or even before you really get into your human design, start to notice where you feel the most expressed and the most fulfilled in who you are, as well as where you feel the most constricted and restricted and compressed, and like your energy is heavy. Shouldn't have said that with a smile on my face. Now, as you play around with recognizing and noticing where you are most expressed and where you are most constricted, what you want to begin to do is follow and say yes to and really enhance and expand upon those times, spaces, and faces that you are feeling the most expressed and the most truly connected to who you are. And in the times when you're feeling restricted or like your shadow side is coming out, here are some questions that you can start to play around with in order to help you to shift either your energy around the situation or to shift the environment and the circumstance itself. So the first question is this my lesson to learn? So we all have growth and expansion and learning that we have in this lifetime. And sometimes we enter into situations or interactions with other people or circumstances where it truly is your or my lesson to learn. Other times we're in environments with other people, and whatever that dynamic is, It's the dynamic of the two, or the dynamic of the group, that's creating the lesson, or it is the other person's lesson. And it's actually not my lesson, your lesson to learn in this lifetime. It's their lesson to learn, and you're just kind of experiencing their lesson. So the first question is this my lesson to learn? And the way to know that is this a pattern? Has this come up before? Because if it's your lesson to learn, it will have come up before, for sure. Now, if this is your lesson to learn, the second question to ask yourself is this the environment I want to learn this lesson in? So if you've noticed a pattern, and the lesson might come up in different phases, but if you've noticed a pattern in the root, in the essence of the lesson, then your question to yourself is this particular situation, environment, circumstance, person, the environment that I want to learn this lesson in? And from there, you get to pay attention to your authority as far as making your decisions on which way do you go, how do you handle the next steps, and then begin to take action. So you might stay in that situation if it's your lesson and this is the situation that you choose to learn that lesson in. Or you might decide that you want to learn this lesson in another situation, or it's not your lesson to learn and you want to remove yourself from the situation. You could also decide that this is somebody else's lesson to learn and you're okay being in this situation and helping them to learn the lesson. This really gives you a lot of control over those shadow aspects, as well as your own personal growth and connecting in deeper with who you are. One thing I definitely want to say about this, do not put yourself in the position of allowing somebody else to learn their lesson at your expense. The whole point of this is to recognize, is this my preferred situation, and am I able to express myself, be fully who I am? Or is this playing off of my insecurities? Is this putting me and my mental health and who I am supposed to show up and share with this world at risk? If it's the latter, get out, don't look back. So this really gives you the experience and the control over what you're learning and in the environment that best serves your growth and development, not putting yourself at risk. Because you not showing up as who you need to be and who you are and who you're supposed to be is gonna hurt everyone around you anyway, so you might as well take yourself out of it and go on and learn it somewhere else if that's the better choice. So to show up as your most fully expressed self, there are a few quick and simple steps. Let's recap. The first step is to notice when you are showing up as your most fully expressed, energized, connected, authentic version of yourself. One of the tools in human design in order to connect with this is to notice your energy type's signature. So quick recap, for generators, the signature is satisfaction. For manifestors, the signature is peace. For manifesting generators, the signature is satisfaction, peace. I also consider it to be ease. For projectors, the signature is success. And for reflectors, the signature is delight or surprise or awe. The second piece of this is to notice when you are feeling compressed, when you're feeling down, when your energy is dull and stagnant. What environments, situations, people makes that happen for you in your life? One of the tools in human design is to notice the not self theme, and those are, for generators, it's frustration. For manifestors, it's anger. For manifesting generators, it is frustration, anger, or I like to say impatience. For projectors, it's bitterness, and for reflectors, it's disappointment. When you are noticing these not self themes, you can ask yourself the questions of, is this my lesson? Is this the experience I want to learn this lesson if it is my lesson? And what are my action steps, either staying or going or changing the energy in some way, shape, or form? Let me know down in the comments below, what is your energy type and where you notice these signatures and these not self themes in this particular context of when your energy is feeling really expansive or when your energy is feeling very constricted. And then what do you notice as you reflect on this? The third step is to ask yourself those questions around lessons. Is this my lesson to learn? If it is my lesson to learn, is this the environment and situation that I choose in which to learn this lesson? What are my action steps? Do I stay? Do I go? Do I change the energy around this situation and my experience with it? And then the fourth step is to take a look at your energy type, your strategy, and your authority. Really begin to play into them, noticing when you feel that most expressed version. And when you're using that, enhance it even more. Dive deeper into those qualities. Use your authority to help you make your decisions more and more and more. Use your strategy to help you play around with how you're interacting with the world and with others and energy around you. And let me know down in the comments, how's this going for you? What are you clicking in? What's coming up for you? What's making sense? And if you want to dive even deeper into your unique human design, I have 2 offerings that you can check out and sign up for down in the description box below. The first option is a one-off human design reading where we go over your unique human design and some of the key elements and key aspects for you. And then the second offering is ongoing human design coaching, where we really utilize your unique human design in a life coaching environment. You can find more information as well as the links to book down in the description box below. If you are enjoying this content, give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. Share it out into the world with your people and anyone else you think might benefit from this. If you're new to human design, there is an entire playlist with the human design basics, as well as some additional human design in real life situation videos that you can take a look at anytime. If you haven't already and you are enjoying this content, don't forget, click on that little subscribe button over there, and I will see you in the next video.